Previously on Unranked. Do you have Do you have a picture of your old room?
Not like that setup. No. Here, I'll just pick one of these. Are you waiting on me?
Yeah, I'm grabbing something.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. No, it's fine.
Can you do this, Tom?
Yeah.
Can you make this your background?
Sure. What did you send it through?
I just texted you.
Okay. Texted.
Just because you said you're on your Mac, so I figured that was easy.
This is really funny.
It's gonna be worth it for the previously on alone, Tom.
Oh yeah. We should act like nothing is. We should just be like, this is my new space.
How? Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Well, what is the photo? I mean, actually, it's pretty recent because it's got Avery, one of Avery's like baby toys.
Dude, it's from the last episode we recorded together.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Remember, I had you turn off because you don't need the blur anymore. In fact, you have that nice little setup of toys behind you. Like,
but there's so much going on.
Which you can see very clearly in my
what you got to do
in my background.
That's true. You can see very clearly in Tom's background.
Actually, just give me that background.
Amazing.
No, what you got to do is get the light on that I sent you so that you can dim the lights in your room, and then it'll look a lot better and you won't need to blur it.
When the lights go down.
Hey, it's the 496th episode of the podcast is Unranked. I am Christian Humes. We have Alex, Tuna, Marinello.
Yeah.
And the one and the only Tom Caswell Games.
Hello.
Worst gamer tag ever.
Tom Caswell plays games.
Yeah, it might as well be that. Ridiculous.
Let's get into today's ridiculous Pokemon. It's the 496th Pokemon.
Servine.
Oh, Servine. So this Pokemon is the evolution of last week's Pokemon, Snivy.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it is.
It evolved starting at level 17.
Ooh.
So Servine may be a
which
combination
now you're saying it correctly for the first time.
Yeah. May be a combination of serpent and vine.
I feel like gun to my head, I would say it is.
Yeah. But Bulb says may.
Yeah.
May.
Tom, if you had to take a flyer on it, right? Like if you're right, you die. If you're wrong, you die.
There you go.
Which would you do?
Right being that is the correct pronunciation and that is for sure what it is.
Yeah, what it comes from.
Yeah, I mean, I would say absolutely.
Okay. Alex, did you hear the trick that I gave him?
No, because I was trying to figure out in my head whether Tom was paying attention and he knew what the question was and he was just trying to answer generally so it would sound like he was answering the question when he wasn't.
He asked me whether I had to bet.
That's what I was doing.
He asked me whether I would bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was absolutely the pronunciation of Servine.
Right.
Yeah.
Then I wouldn't die.
No, but see, I was curious to see if either of you were paying attention. So I said, so if you're right, you die, and if you're wrong, you die. Which would you pick?
One of those.
So either way, you were going to die in this situation. So you don't. The only way to win, Tom, is not to play.
Right.
War games.
Couldn't agree more.
Caswell Games doesn't play games.
Have you guys seen War Games?
No. If I have, it was a bajillion years ago.
Listen, Tom.
Great film.
Tom, Chris and I watched War of the Worlds because you were being a poo-poo head and didn't want to watch it with us because you were too much of a fan. I
heard it was miserable.
No, it was not miserable. The movie is terrible, but we had a very good time.
We had a great time making fun.
Oh yeah,
We had a great time.
There's a lot of things to make fun of about that movie.
Yeah,
it's a bad movie.
Fun. It was really bad.
I would not compare it to watching Borderlands. Watching Borderlands was like,
yeah,
one of the biggest regrets of my life.
I definitely thought it would be more entertaining than that. I'll put it that way. But
it was in the sense that Ice Cube had so many, and other characters had lines.
What's
in
the
there
cube going? What's the cube
that were just like, are you fucking like hilarious?
Well, he says "damn" a lot.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like doing this podcast. It's basically It's. I mean, it was.
Which I just watched The Studio, and he's in that, and he did fine in The Studio. So he was really phoning it in.
Oh, I thought he was. I've seen Ice Cube.
I've seen Ice Cube do great stuff before. I've seen him do good stuff.
I thought he was trying hard, Chris. I thought he was trying. He was.
Yeah,
doing
you know what?
It
really just might be the material. Yeah.
He was doing his best with the material.
Yeah. I mean, some of it
he probably had nothing in front of him. He probably they probably learned his lines 2 minutes beforehand.
Yeah.
He had nothing.
I mean, he could have been reading his lines for all I care.
That's what it seemed like.
But like, he really tried a little. Like, he really
at times. Yeah.
To the point where I was like,
"You're the disruptor.
You're it." I mean, it was
crazy. Servine, when it gets dirty, its leaves can't be used in photosynthesis, so it always keeps itself clean. I mean, this is a pretty cool looking Pokemon. This is a sleek
chlorophyll
Pokemon.
More like
sleek Pokemon.
Chlorophyll.
I've got to say, as far as a mid like level, this is the second stage. Not bad. Sure. Second stage usually
not bad.
Usually becomes ugly. This one became like they were like, all right, let's take Snivy and make Snivy like svelte and slick.
So are we still doing the rankings, or are
we're
tabling it?
No, we're doing the rankings.
Oh, that's right. We put Manvi at like 0.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, sorry.
Victini.
Whatever. What did I say?
Manvi. Yeah. Not even close.
No, not even close.
So the question is, Snivy is currently at 0, Victini is at 1. Where are we putting today's Servine?
I think Servine's better than Snives. No,
I think it's my least favorite of the 3. I think it's a fine middle evolution, but it's not.
You like the attitude that Snivy has.
Yeah, I think Snivy's. This is the clear. We have to create something to get to the final thing kind of design, which so many middle steps fall into and aren't cool on their own. Whereas,
you know what? I think he loses me at his arms. Like he had arms in Snivy, and then these like little leaves that he has as hands is just stupid. It looks terrible.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
So is this going to be Pokemon number 1 or
3.
Pokemon number 2?
2. What are we at? 0, 1, 2?
Yeah.
1, 2?
Yeah, it's 2. I prefer the not Mega. What is it? The Mythic or whatever his name is. Victini.
Okay.
Victini.
I hate when the numbered lists.
Hey, my name is Victini. Victini.
There we go. All right. So it is Snivy, Victini, and then Servine for a current generation of Pokemon. All right. You two boys haven't been on a show together in a minute.
Yeah. How's life, Tom?
Life is twist turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute. Life has been good. Very just trying now to put everything in its place, which is so much harder to do than just throwing shit in boxes. Oh, very good. Love that. I was actually listening to that song the other day. It's so much harder to actually unpack.
Yeah.
It sucks. It's like, where the fuck is this thing? Oh my god. And just and so that, and then so it's been busy, but TV is up, consoles are set up, so the gaming stuff is where it should be. So the most important thing has been handled.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
VR
how much more space
ready
do you
to
have
go.
now to play VR?
Yeah, it's not necessarily more space. The space is just more appropriately for VR, because before I had like a long space, and now I would say where I'm set up, I have that same square footage, but like in a square, which is way better than what it was.
Okay.
There are other places I could set it up. Like if I brought it in here and this floor was clear, I would have a good size space. But that's
everywhere
the nice thing.
Down in that basement behind that couch, you got a lot of space right there.
Yeah, so much space in this place.
You just have that damn pole. You don't want to hit into that pole while you're playing VR.
I know. Been there. Lost a Lego minifig Marty McFly back there.
That didn't work. So what else is going on? So how was Germany? Germany was good.
Oh, Germany was good. Yeah, Germany was great. Just a really crazy little blip in the craziness of this month, but had a good time. Okay. Drank a lot of beer. Pretzel game, next level.
Nice.
We're drinking right now.
I'm not drinking anything at the moment.
Why?
Oh,
just
not prepared. Jeez. What do you like? The drink, please.
The drink. Are you drinking anything too?
Yeah, hydration station right here. I got a Cali Squeeze.
A who?
It's like a local brewery from Firestone, Cali Squeeze.
Beer. I'm surprised it's not Spindrift.
I thought it was a Spindrift based on like the coloring. It looks like it.
It does. It's you know what? It's the Spindrift of beer.
Is that how they market it?
Because it's like real fruit juice. You know,
sure.
Oh, it is real fruit juice in the beer. Okay.
Yeah, it's a fruit beer. They're really refreshing. Okay. I used to really like the Mango Cart, which is also a California brewery. Which I'll get that when I go out now, but I used to buy that for home all the time, and then you can have too much of the same thing, and then you just don't like it anymore.
Tell me about it. Stuffed
too much of a good thing.
Yeah. Some things that like I can have endlessly, like Spindrift, because there's so many flavors and it's not like really sweet. It's like, oh, I can have that endlessly. But I kind of ruined the Mango Cards for me. This company has 4 different fruit beer flavors. They're very good. It's really also like a summer drink, you know.
Mm-hmm.
One of them summer drinks.
Yeah, it's good. Guys, when we playing VR. When is this happening?
I can probably get some in this weekend.
Yeah, maybe. The weekends have died down here. I don't have as much to do.
But kids back at school now, right?
Yeah, but I'm also back at work.
Yeah, but we got 2 days a week where we're supposed to tea time.
Oh, 2 days a week for tea time, yeah.
Yeah. You'll have to let me know what the tea time days are.
Well, the thing is that the days can change week to week, so I'll let you know.
That's what
days can change.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm looking to take off the latter half of December. So I'm looking to take that latter half of the month off. Plus, I get some flex weeks where I can work from home for a full week, depending on. So there's some of that going around. So yeah, kid just turned 4, celebrated her 4th birthday. Good times. And then started her first day of preschool today. Went very well.
Very well. Like she gave you like a breakdown.
Well, she didn't, but Tom, in today's day and age,
the teachers,
it's called. I mean, there's an app. It's called Bright Wheel. The teacher messages us.
Oh yes, nowadays
messages us the photos we get all day long.
Photos.
There's all those photos of
That's
them.
actually really nice. That's actually really nice.
This has been happening for a long time because when Brooke was like running a pre-K, when we first met, they were doing this.
But what grade does this stop? Is it like middle school? I would think.
Well, I don't know exactly. Is that her in that picture?
Because once you get to middle school, teachers have so many different classes of students.
No, there's no way this is happening in middle school.
Yeah, like it does feel like something you can do.
I feel like this is maybe even done after this year.
Okay,
but not 100% sure. But
what's the phone sitch?
What are you talking about?
Did your kid have a phone on her?
She's 4 years old.
You know how many people give 4-year-olds phones because parents are. You know, parents are nuts about like their kids not being able to be reached at all times, which is why schools, like states, are looking to like ban cell phones in schools, like entirely at this point. Because just parents are so used to having nonstop access to their kids because of phones and stuff now that like they just want to be able to reach them at all times. So,
all times.
Alex, I'm sure there are 4-year-olds that are going to that school that have
maybe.
that have phones.
That's crazy.
I'm sure.
Okay. Right.
Certain. Hondo P.
Yeah.
Maybe
Guaranteed.
like old Nokia.
Oh yeah, right.
Right.
Or maybe they wouldn't know how to use it.
No. They wouldn't even know. They probably know how to use that better than like the Windows Phone Nokia when that brand tried to come back.
I like those squares, little tiles.
Oh, Windows Phone for the brief time it existed was like, yeah.
It was neat.
God, remember the kin, dude?
They were okay. Now we're getting stupid.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, the kin and the kin 2.
Wasn't it like a square? It was like a weird shape.
The kin was like a palm or like a BlackBerry, where it was more of a square, and then the kin 2 was like a flip phone, but it flipped sideways because that was still at the time when you had when other manufacturers were like, iPhone doesn't have a keyboard. You want a physical keyboard. Yeah. So they were still doing that for a time. So that was the kin and the kin 2. Yeah.
Stupid. You know what I learned, which was a horrifying thing to see when my mom was visiting? She dictates everything that she texts.
Oh, sure.
My God.
Which I didn't know until, she was staying here with me for a week.
I know people that do
and
this,
she just like every time she'd pick up the phone. And now I understand why I would get like in our group chats and stuff, I would get like a half-second long audio recording sent from her like at times. It's because she's just trying to do the dictation.
That's so good.
Oh boy.
She like never got good at the touchscreen, so she was able to she was able to just wait it out, I guess, and now she just dictates everything to the fucking phone. Which is also why now like sometimes it'll be the wrong version of the word, like the there might be wrong, or it'll like so yeah, that's funny.
Oh yeah, I'll sometimes when I dictate and I'll send something because I'm like, yeah, surely it got it correct.
Yeah,
and like a couple of the words are like, it's like, oh wait, this is what I meant to say versus this. Yeah, that's funny.
It didn't get it correct, and don't call me Shirley.
No,
nice. So anyway, I have a game for today.
Oh boy,
we do. I forgot we do the games at the top because we got to get the energy going. And I got to tell you,
do the game first. We don't always do.
No, that's the new. That's season 5. Games at the top. Games at the top. When there's a game, games at the top.
Games
after Pokemon. Pokemon first, then games. Because you gotta get the juices flowing, gotta start. So guys, I have an oldie but goodie. Today we're gonna play Lost in Translation. Haven't played it in a while. Now, I have a feeling I know what Tom's answer is gonna be. Tom, did you pick up that thing I sent you?
I did.
You did?
Do I need it right now?
Do you know where it is?
Yeah, I have. It's
you get
in the
it?
Car. I have.
Oh, how long does that take? Yeah, we'll use it next week.
Okay.
We'll use it next week because I also didn't want to get up and go upstairs and grab the box.
Okay, next week, can you have? I don't know if we're gonna play the game. I'll text you in advance. But I got these guys. I'm tired of. In the past, I wanted to have. Remember, I got you to download that iPad app, but then your iPads weren't charged, and you didn't have the iPad on. So it's like, I thought about doing whiteboards, but the problem with the whiteboard is the marker is going to dry out, and then you're going to forget to erase it. And then so I got them the old school Magna Doodles, and I was like, this is a perfect fun thing for you to draw your answers on, write them, turn it around. We'll do that next time. Instead, why don't you guys just play together? So we're going to do Lost in Translation. I'm going to remind you how Lost in Translation works. I took today, these are all the titles of video games, and I put them through Google Translate.
Yes,
I'm going to tell you how many steps and what I translated them through, and you've got to tell me that sort of, it's possibly going to be some gibberish. Maybe it'll be relatively close. Maybe it's very far from what it originally was. But this isn't, something really that obtuse or crazy. This is kind of a straightforward game. And you tell me what the game is. We're going to start out at 3 steps. The title that was sput out after I put in this video game, and it sent it to Persian, and then Chinese simplified, and then Zulu, and then back to English.
Okay.
Song of Empty Night.
Hollow Knight.
Silksong.
It's Hollow Knight Silksong. I don't know why Silk got lost.
Well, the name of the game, Lost in Translation, baby.
Yeah.
There you go.
Start out with an easy one. Did another 3 steps for you guys.
Okay.
What are the languages I need to know?
Yeah,
I'll let you know. So
country of origin.
The thing that was sput out after I went to
that was sput out.
Ossetian to Venda to Zapotec. Ossetian. 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 To Venda to Zapotec. Came out as
the Nina,
shared
the Pita,
story.
the Santa Maria.
Shared story.
Shared story.
Split fiction.
That's good. I like that a lot.
It's split fiction, man. I went too easy. I was worried about doing anything.
Okay. I'm sure there was going to be one coming up that we're going to be
there's going to be some bullshit one.
I think
sure.
they're all easy.
Okay.
4 steps next. 4 steps. We're going to Macedonian, to Komi, to Telugu.
Okay.
Oh my dad.
Can I guess what it is before you even say it?
Yeah, sure.
The Blueprints?
Nope.
Oh,
I thought you were going to guess what it translated to.
No.
Getting stuck in hell.
Getting stuck in hell.
Are
words repeated from?
What do you mean?
Like song was in the other one.
So Hades? Does that answer your question?
Oh, Hades is probably good. So there could be repeated words. Getting stuck in hell.
Getting stuck in hell. I'll let you guys can each take an individual guess, and then you can do a group guess.
It can't be
Hades.
But it can't just be Hades.
Hades.
Well, maybe it is if it's translated.
Well, why don't we go with Alex's guess of Hades, and I will tell you it's wrong. Tom, would you like to make a guess? And then you can have a group guess.
Getting stuck in hell.
Tom's like, I'm there now.
Getting stuck in hell. Oh, Helldivers.
It's Helldivers.
Oh, very good, Thomas.
It's Helldivers. All right, last one. I just did 4 of these. Didn't want to do anything crazy.
Right. In one of those countries, if you go diving, you get stuck.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember how obtuse this game was, and I was worried it was a lot harder than I remembered. So
it has been. I will tell you that.
Yeah. You know what? I think maybe when it's the titles of video games, it's easier than when it's like phrases or things, or like that's probably what made it tougher. So I'm gonna have to. I'll try maybe not video game titles next time. But this last one, you're each gonna get 1 guess, and then you get a group guess. Are you guys gonna get all 4 points today? Let's find out. We're going to Scots Gaelic, to Turkmen, to Yu, to Jingpo, to Susu, back to English.
The Blueprints.
Star Wars robots.
Oh my god.
What?
Star Wars robots.
Star Wars robots.
Star Wars Outlaws?
Incorrect.
Okay.
Star Wars robots. Star Wars robots.
Star Wars robots.
Elden Ring Night Rain?
No. And now you guys have a group guess. I'm gonna give you a hint. It's not anything from the Star Wars franchise.
Right, I figured.
It's not.
No, which is, dude, when Star Wars robots came out of the translation, I'm like, this is incredible.
Star Wars.
No Man's Sky.
No, I don't like that guess.
Okay.
He wouldn't have picked that.
It's a group guess. You guys got to work together.
He was talking about it recently.
Oh, was he? All right, fine. Go with that.
I think like last week, we were talking about the update or whatever.
Is this your final answer?
No.
Madden
26? No, it's not. It's not our answer.
Star Wars robots. Okay.
Warhammer?
What else? No. Machine. Like what is talking about a robot?
Gears of War?
Yeah, I was thinking. Oh, Gears.
So I went to Scots Gaelic to Turkmen to Yu to Jingpo to Susu.
That
Right.
helps
So that
immensely.
that
There you go.
solidifies
That
that.
narrows it
Yes,
down.
You were
I
like,
think
oh,
That
Gears of
narrows
Scots
it down.
Gaelic. I didn't do Scots Gaelic. My
That
bad.
narrows it down for sure.
I think that Gears of War is pretty good at guess.
You want to do it?
Yeah,
Final answer? Boom,
yeah.
boom, boom, boom. Sorry. 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 The answer is Astrobot.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I don't think
Why
I
it
ever would
went
have
to
got there.
Star Wars? Like, I get why it gets Star for Astro, but I
right.
don't know why it did Star Wars. And the Star
Mm.
Wars popped up on the U to Jingpo. And then when it
Oh,
still had Star
well,
Wars on
all
the,
right. Yeah,
because it
yeah.
gives you, while you're doing the
Mm.
translation, it gives you what the English translation would currently be, which is nice. It didn't used to do that. So now I can like live seeing it change over so that
Mm.
I'm able to in enough guesses. Because sometimes like I'll do like 5 or 6, like just randomly picking across the board and it's exactly the same.
Mm.
But yeah, it was for whatever reason that U language and Jingpo not compatible with the word Astro
Mm.
and decided to throw wars in,
Yeah,
which
just
is also
Yeah,
weird.
man.
or
Also weird.
that's so
Okay.
bizarre.
So back at it, boys. I got up to the core of Donkey Kong Country.
Mm.
Sorry,
Oh,
Donkey
okay.
Donkey Kong
Kong
Bananza.
Bonanza. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, yeah.
I got to the core. I couldn't be happier with everything that's
Oh, he's
happening
in
in
the
this game in
core.
this moment. Um, I think it was kind of obvious from the beginning, if you're familiar with Donkey Kong Country, as to like what was kind of happening here, what was going on in the background, just based on the enemies you were actually fighting. There was clearly going to be some kind of. So it was great. It was great. I loved the reveal. Um, it was very exciting. I'm ready to beat it because I want to play other games. But so far, I think it's great. I think it's amazing. I love the little music in the game. I like collecting all those discs. I put them in
Mm-hmm.
my shack.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's awesome. That Tom, have you gotten to the core?
I have played very little of Donkey Kong
Oh, you
Bonanza
didn't bring your Switch with you on the plane
to
to
Germany.
Germany? It's a long
I didn't.
flight.
I read. I read and I watched um some tokusatsu.
Oh,
So
what'd you
yeah, I
read?
didn't. I
Hmm.
reading the uh is it, maybe it's just called Reign of the MCU. It's basically like the
Oh,
behind the scenes like expose
yeah, yeah.
of what's cool is that it goes through until 2023, so it's kind of like midway through
Phase 5.
or it's just started phase 5, so
Yeah,
it's very like
man.
in the doldrums, but it's fascinating. I mean, lots of very very interesting um kind of details about
Okay.
how it all
Hmm.
came together and how all of these people kind of found each other and lots of behind the scenes yeah,
Yeah.
fascinating read, especially more so on like the business side than like any reveals of characters. Although I will say like the projects that there were in development and things like that, like so many different, a multiverse of different ways in which it could have gone. Yeah, interesting read. And then I was watching a show called Kamen Rider Geats, which is a tokusatsu. So it's like Japanese live action anime essentially. And it's cool because the theme for the season is it's meant to be, it's almost like Squid Game. So they're
Okay.
competing and it's through rounds and like the monsters appear as a part of this game, but obviously like there's something sinister behind it
Yeah.
and
They're
like that
trapped
whole
in
mystery
hell.
is very
Mephisto's
interesting.
there.
What happens though, what's cool though is basically at the end of every season, and there's multiple in the show,
Yeah,
right? It lasts. It's like an arc in anime, right? Like
sure.
that's a season, and then the next season is different, and things change. But at the end of the season, the winner gets they get to remake the world in their image. So they get to wish for one thing to be true, essentially.
Ooh.
And then the world
They get the Dragon
resets.
Balls.
And then they, like, one of the main characters is like, I want their initial wishes. I want to be famous, and there's a reason as to why, because they're sneaky and trying to do some shit. But so it's very cool. But I didn't play much Switch at all. If I was playing stuff, I was like just getting Fortnite on my phone, just getting my dailies done. Although I did.
Can I pause you? Because I want to hear this, but I have a question.
Sure.
If you guys could remake the world with one rule change.
Well, I think I think we know some.
Yeah.
You know,
have you ever seen not to promote Ricky Gervais necessarily, but
sure.
Have you ever seen The Invention of Lying?
Yes.
What if just do it? Everyone's liared. That's it. No one can, everyone has to tell the truth. Now, I think obviously you can refuse to comment, right? You're not compelled to speak maybe, but you can't lie. And I think if you try and lie, that's what forces you to tell the truth. Like that should be like a consequence. You are compelled to say something if you're trying to lie about it. So you either have to be like, I'm not going to comment on it.
I don't know if you could build a society in which
don't know, man. What
you could previously lie and then
what happens when your significant other asks, like, how do I look? And then, I mean, you're fucked. Either you can't lie, and if you abstain, then she knows that it's bad. So,
that's
my wife,
the difference.
My wife is beautiful, so I'd have no problem.
Right.
In everything she wears?
Absolutely, all the time.
Okay.
in everything she wears?
Yeah.
Tuna?
Okay.
Actually, there was this one time where she put on this hoodie with like cut up sleeves, and it was like giant and oversized, and I said to her, I was like, I'll never say this to you, but you can't. No. I was like,
what happens when someone makes
I'll never say
I was
this,
like, it's a road. I was like, it's a road too far. This is the one time I've got to say. No.
What happens when someone someone makes something and you're like, it's good, but they're looking for great, you know?
Well,
and you know they're looking for great,
right? Here's the thing.
You know they're looking for great.
If it's not, right? If it's not great,
I think it's a piece of shit.
They probably would have gotten that feedback from someone before they got it to me at that point.
All right, what if it's your significant other and they're like, I made dinner tonight. I thought it was pretty good.
I made dinner tonight. Again, I thought it was pretty good.
I'm gonna think it was pretty good. Except for the time she made
he's gonna
salad.
force himself.
No,
I love that.
No way. I think you need the white. You need a little bit of the badness.
No,
to appreciate the goodness.
Hey, it's my rule. What's your rule?
Everything I say comes true.
that's
like I'll wish for a million wishes.
Yep.
Okay, it's my rule. I can do whatever I want. My rule, bitch.
My rule, bitch.
They may as well just be like, all right, the world has Dragon Balls.
If I say I want walkabout mini golf to feature a Dragon Ball Z themed course, it happens.
Wait, Alex, hold on.
Done.
What if this is the rule? You have a door in your house, right? That if you want to go play walkabout mini golf, you open it, and now you're in the actual virtual world playing. No headset.
Yeah, got something for you. I just say that, and it occurs. That's my.
No, you're million.
Yes.
You're doing the. I wish for extra wishes.
Then you should have said you couldn't do it. Sorry.
Look, you got to win the game, Tom. Right? You have to win the game every season, then you can do another one.
Exactly, and they stack. By the way, yeah.
So there you go. You could make the rule that you will always win, and then you can, at the end of every season, make a new wish.
That's actually
okay. All right. Here's the rule: I can eat whatever the fuck I want, as much as I want, and stay exactly the same. There's that rule.
There you go. Rule. That is, you know what? That's pretty. That's pretty good. That because so I'm like I restarted doing like intermittent fasting because I'm not like. I gained a couple pounds and I've not been eating a ton of food, but it's like I've become so sedentary since this baby has been born. I have just been on the couch. But I think the bigger thing is like just not getting sleep. It's just like not getting enough sleep. So I was like,
Mm,
wow, okay, now I have to start intermittent fasting is so annoying. Um, it works, but it's like I just want to eat when I want to eat, you know?
Mm.
sure. Yeah.
And now I have to like go through that process of the first couple of weeks of like getting my body. And I know in like a couple of weeks I won't care about it because I'll just be doing it again and it'll be normal. But like right
Mm.
now, I'm like today I was like pretty hungry and like just waiting.
Mm.
I'm like, is it 1 o'clock yet? Nope. Okay. All right. Stuff. So yeah,
Tough
that's
stuff.
good. That's a good one, Tuna. Um, new.
So I have been. Oh, go
Oh,
ahead.
no.
No, please.
No, mine sucked.
Okay. I have been jonesing
Yeah.
to play some old school games.
All
Old
right.
school.
Go
So
on.
I want to play. I've brought this up on the podcast before. It's called Caesar 3. To me, it's like one of the greatest
Okay.
uh games of all time.
This is
Some
why you're asking about the Steam Deck.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um
Mm.
God, if
and
Tune ever gets a Steam Deck, it's gonna be
I,
so sick.
I really wanted to play Diablo 2 again. Diablo 2 I thought was so good. Even though I know there's more new and improved Diablos. But I did want to.
They remastered it recently.
Yeah, I know.
Play it on
So
your
now I'm
Xbox.
thinking, how do I get my hands? What do I have to do here? Like, do I
We have to
buy?
spend money.
Yeah, but I don't want to spend a lot of money because I don't know how long this little itch is going to last. And once I scratch it, am I
Yeah.
done? So do I buy like a cheap computer that like is cheap by today's standards, but would have been enough back then? You know what I'm saying? Like, do I buy like a couple $100 laptop, play a little Caesar 3, a little Diablo 2,
Why wouldn't you just get a
right?
Steam Deck for the same
That's
price?
because it could triple. No, cheap laptops like $200.
You can get a Steam Deck for like $300, right, Tom? How much is Steam Deck?
You could probably get a used Steam Deck for 350, like the
Oh,
lowest
really? Is
end
that how
one.
much they are? I thought they were cheaper than
They
that.
don't
I don't
they
know.
don't sell them for less than like $400, but
Oh, I don't know why I thought it was
um
three. Can't
um
remember. It's been a while.
Okay.
I mean the only thing is like Caesar 3, like how are you getting it?
It's
Just
on
gonna
Steam.
Oh, it is on Steam. Oh,
Hmm.
okay. I mean, yeah, you could do a cheapy laptop, but I think you would get way more use out of more bang for your buck if
God,
you just pull
Tom,
the trigger and get a Steam Deck.
all
Could
those
I
friend
plug the
slap
Steam
games we could
Deck?
play, things
Could
like
I
Peak
plug
and
the Steam
stuff.
Deck? Could I plug the Steam Deck into a monitor and use a mouse?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, you can use
It's
mouse and keyboard.
hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, you could plug it into your TV and use a mouse and
Yes, and
keyboard.
I'll say this,
Mm.
the mouse thumb pads on the Steam
It
Deck
has a trackpad,
are
Alex.
really good. And
Yeah,
like for like mouse controls,
Yeah, but can the Steam Deck play other games? Like, what if I want to play like
yes.
SimCity 4?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Does it have SimCity 4 on Steam?
The only games
I
that
don't.
are usually touch and go. Well, is it on Steam?
I don't know.
Well, I you want me to look?
No, we have a podcast to do.
Take me 2 seconds. But we can. But anyway, I do think that it's just
Yeah, someone's
more
like
worth it.
SimCity 4 on deck works great.
Yeah, and you
Oh
can
yeah, you can
also
get
play
it.
like more
SimCity 4
modern game.
Deluxe Edition. Oh, this looks great.
You'll be able also to like play more modern games, whereas if you
Yeah,
buy a
I
two
know, but
hundred
like
dollar
I really
PC,
want to
you're
play
not going to
these
be
like
able to.
$5. Wait, $5 a month?
What?
SimCity 4 is $5 a month?
I think you're looking at Sims 4.
No, SimCity 4. It says, oh, but SimCity Deluxe is $20. Okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the EA Play. Like you can get it.
Yeah.
EA has their own subscription
Yeah.
service.
Yeah.
Alex, there's a lot of games that are on PC only that we could be playing, like Peak and stuff. That, like, if you had a Steam Deck, we could play.
Just Google, see, not Google, Steam Google Caesar 3. I mean, it is. It's like the game.
Yeah,
It's the game, man.
yeah.
It's the GOAT.
Can you
1999,
get
May
Caesar
30th,
on Xbox?
1999. No,
I don't know. I thought some of these Caesar games were on Xbox.
no,
No? Caesar,
no.
Empires at War,
That's
Xbox.
not the game.
What's the one you want? Caesar 3?
Caesar 3. It's the best game.
No.
The other one I really want to play is Rome Total War.
Oh, a classic.
You're obsessed.
Well,
This guy loves Rome. Have you read any new books? You roaming it?
no new books. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
I'll be back. Tom, what's going on?
Well, I was going to say that I have the other than a couple of things.
Yeah.
Other than Fortnite that I've been playing, I've been checking out Destiny Rising, which is the mobile gotcha game from NetEase, who also make Marvel Rivals and other things.
Like the video game Destiny?
Yes, so they licensed the IP from Bungie.
Okay.
It is a gotcha game. So
gonna grab another drink too.
Instead of you making your own guardian, where you make a warlock, a hunter, or a titan, you are playing as specific characters. The first character you play as is a character called a guardian called Wolf, and the way that the game is structured is the characters all have different weapons they can use, right? So Wolf can use like assault rifle and a grenade launcher. You can play as like Ikora, young Ikora, and she uses a rocket launcher as her heavy and a like those pump grenade launchers that are like primary ammo grenade launchers, Tuna. Mm-hmm. She uses one of those as her primary. So that's how the game is structured. It's based around these characters rather than you like building your own character. And then they obviously have this gotcha mechanic where it's like incentivizing you to spend money to basically buy your way to get characters quicker. But other than that, it is a fully fledged kind of Destiny game. It's set in an alternate timeline. Like it's like not connected to Destiny 2 at all. It's like an alternate universe. And it's also way earlier in the timeline. So it's at the beginning of the last.
It's a first-person shooter?
It is first person or third person. You can play either, which is pretty cool. And it is, it's on mobile. You can play it on iPad. You can also play it through emulator on computer. And it's funny, they even have, because they're always trying to like get you on the hook to like, get.
They should put this
kind
on
of like
Switch.
how Destiny 2 works. People are kind of demanding it for console because like there's elements of it where people are like, this is way better than Destiny, at least in the terms I'll say this, in terms of like storytelling, it's whatever. Yeah. It's not nearly as good as some of the best of Destiny. The gameplay is fine. I'm playing I don't know. I think the recent stuff they've been doing in Destiny has been really good.
Yeah,
but
sure.
I mean, it's not the greatest. It's not like
I just think like you have like a decade of like cruft, and then you have what you're saying is good, and like people don't have any context for that. It's like, how much do you have to invest before you think something's good?
Well, I'll put it this way: it is very much more the quality of writing and storytelling of Destiny 1 and early kind of.
Oh, that's disappointing. I was kind of hoping because you're playing as real characters for once, like that it would actually be better.
I think that the archetypes they've built, I think the story that they're telling is fine, but I just think like the writing is not great. Like the dialogue isn't good. Anyway, that, and then obviously like the gunplay. I mean, it's a mobile game. It's designed to be played with a touchscreen. I'm using a bracket or whatever with it instead of using the touchscreen. And with that, it feels okay, but it's not nearly as good as Destiny 2. That being said, when it comes to the way in which the game is structured, this is a company that knows how to build a game where it's like hooking you into doing the grind, right? Whereas Destiny 2 has always been not there's like a
sure
that's always in flux, whereas this company knows exactly how to do it. So I love how they lay out, like, instead of it being like there's a campaign, you have the campaign and then there's all the other stuff. And campaign is simple, right? You just go to the next level. But then when it comes to the other stuff, it's like, what the fuck do I do? they package it kind of all together in the game. So
Yeah.
each chapter has like, all right, complete this story mission, then go do this activity, and then like get a bunch of like kind of bundles in like bounty things, like level up this character to this, and then you can kind of progress on. So they structure and bundle everything really smartly. I think some of the game modes are actually genuinely very, very good, and I'm annoyed that, like, for example, their version of Gambit is so much better than the version of Gambit that we have. So in Destiny 2, when you play Gambit, it's meant to be PvPvE, where you're in a zone, you're collecting these motes as you're mowing enemies down, and then every once in a while you can go into a portal and go to the enemies map. This, it's all just happening on one big map. So you're trying to like do all this stuff, but suddenly, oh shit, we've run into another fire team. Like, fuck, we have to deal with those guys. And instead of it being like 2 teams of 3, it's like 6 teams of 3 all playing at once. So like that is awesome. They have a roguelite mode, which is, you know, as you go through each of the different, it'll load you into a different area, and it'll either be take out all the combatants in a time limit, or hold the point, defend this, do this. And every time you go into the next area, it's like, cool, pick one of 3, and it'll be like, this gives you a damage buff, this makes you faster when you reload, this does this, and you kind of like stack and figure out like how to, you know, as you're going through, the challenges get harder, but you should be stacking better, so you're doing a higher damage output. So all of the ways in which like they've actually structured the game, and like all of the actual MMO mechanics, are genuinely, I think, much better than like how Destiny 2 has kind of fumbled through that. But I don't think, you know, I primarily play I don't play Destiny for any of that. I play Destiny because I love to shoot things, and I think the world is fascinating, and I like the story it's telling. And so I'm not necessarily going to be, oh, I'm going to replace Destiny 2 with this. But
what if this does replace Destiny?
Well, that's the thing, is like it would.
You think Tuna would be more focused in on this because he's such a big Destiny head? Don't you think, Tuna?
Yeah.
He didn't hear a word you said.
No. So, and because it's on mobile, he's just never gonna play it, and I don't blame him. It's a mobile game.
Yeah, but it might go to Switch.
Yeah, but then
there's so many mobile games that have.
I just started looking at pictures of like people playing Caesar 3, and I was just
my god.
Oh my god, what a game.
A real game.
What a game. What a game.
We'll see. I wonder if they have some kind of non-compete agreement where it's like you can license the IP, but the game cannot come to console, because then it's really eating into Bungie's own game, which it definitely doesn't need right now, and it already seems like it might be a bit of a problem.
But what if it ends up being more lucrative for that to be the case?
I mean,
that's probably
I am certain things could change. I am certain maybe there's a co-development happening, and they're like, cool, we're gonna, I don't know. Who knows what's gonna happen? God knows that I'm scared about.
Yeah, do you think Bungie might get closed next year?
I don't think Bungie will get closed. I totally can see Destiny 2 getting sunset. It's such an expensive game. And like,
well, yeah, but Marathon's probably not going to work.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is that I don't I think.
So then what? They're just going to not have any new cash rolling in, and they're going to start development on a completely new project that's neither Destiny or Marathon?
I think it could be a case of Marathon. I mean, look, this is totally just top of the dome prediction. I think it would be a case of
dome it up.
Destiny 2 starts getting spun down. Marathon kind of chugs along for a couple of years, but in that time they are like, fuck, all right, we got to figure something out.
You think it'll last that long? I think it's going to perform really poorly because of the plagiarism stuff.
I don't think the plagiarism element of it is coming into it. I just don't think it will last very long, because I don't think people are gonna enjoy. I think people will enjoy the gunplay, but I don't know. It seems pretty thin. We're not talking about that anymore, you fucking idiot.
No, we're talking about whether or
talking
not
about
marathon is going to work.
All right, marathon. Yeah. Eh.
Yeah, I don't know. It could
So
be
like
a
if
thing where it's
Alex can't get
shuttered.
I'm
excited
sure
about a
we'll
new
dabble. I'm sure we'll
multiplayer,
dabble.
no, but we might not because it's going to cost money to buy this game. It's not like it's free to play.
All right, maybe
I
we'll
mean,
rent
look,
it.
I would never have guessed in my wildest dreams that what happened to Concord last year, where it gets put out, they turn the servers off after like a month, and then they shut down the game and the studio like weeks later. I would never have in my wildest dreams thought that that would be the I
And
mean,
that's why I'm like,
that was the worst case scenario. The difference here is I think there is a bit more of a compelling product in what Marathon is as opposed to what Concord was, even though I liked the Concord for the 2 seconds it was available to
yeah, are
play.
people actually excited about extraction shooters? Because I'm not.
I don't think I don't think that it's I don't know. I don't think
Wait, what are you
Marathon.
talking about? Not excited for extraction shooters. You were, is that not what Helldivers is?
No,
No,
no.
not really.
Wait,
And
then
it's a
what
third,
is it? Wait,
and
then what is an
Helldivers is third
extraction?
person, and it's
What's
different.
an extraction shooter?
An extraction shooter is basically you run in, you're there to grab loot, and then you extract with the loot. And anything that if you die before you extract, you lose the loot. And then, but if
Isn't
you
that what? Am I missing something?
Helldivers, you would go in to gain XP that you would then come back and spend on
Yeah, and you were
upgrades
like
and things
doing
like
mission.
that.
It was different.
So, like,
Like
what have we played an
imagine if in
extraction shooter
Helldivers,
before?
imagine if in Helldivers all those upgrades that you spent the coin on and stuff,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Imagine instead of there being currency, those things are just in the world. And you have to pick up the
Okay.
upgrade
It
for the
definitely is
thing.
like
And
to an
then
extent. Like there's part of it that is, but it's also it doesn't play like a first person shooter or extraction shooter is a different thing. When especially when like multiplayer first person shooter games, you're either playing like some kind of objective based game or it's like a Slayer based game. And like I don't know, I don't it feels like everything it's like
I don't know. AI says extraction
ugh,
shooter games such
okay.
as Helldivers 2.
right. Yeah, so I don't think the fact that I think that if Bungie can make a good game and price it correctly and things are balanced and all of these things, I don't necessarily think there needs to be a hunger for extraction shooters for it to be a moderate success. That being
Uh-huh.
said, do I have faith that they're going to actually execute on all the fronts they need to execute for it to be an success? No, I don't. But I think that it could be good enough, and I think Bungie has the cachet for it to limp along for a
Oh,
couple of years.
it's got cachet, baby. It's got cachet up the.
But does
I
it?
think it'll be. I think then they'll just be like, just make a new thing, like just
Yeah.
fucking make a new thing.
Go make Oni.
Just go, yeah, just go make Halo.
Yeah.
Just so, make it.
AI also
yeah, Sony's gonna sell.
Halo.
Sony's gonna sell Bungie to Microsoft.
That would be.
AI also says that Helldivers 2
what
is
does
not.
AI say?
It says it was, and then it says it's not.
This is not. Oh, shooter. Right. Oh,
it says it has extraction and
it
shooting,
does have extraction,
but it's not an extraction shooter. Actually, one of the first things that comes up when I Google extraction shooter games is a YouTube video that talks about the top 5 extraction shooters for hardworking dads. I don't know why.
No, that's for us.
I don't know why hardworking dads is a yeah.
So Tuna and I started a new walkabout mini golf competition.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago.
No, it was last week.
Was it?
Yeah, it was last week.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
We're doing a race around the world, Tom. So we're doing a race on every match, but we're gonna tally up our total time.
Right.
So like you could really beef it in one race, and that could cost you a lot. Like, you know, because some of them you're gonna be very close. So like you could lose 5 in a row.
I get it.
But then the other person
things work.
Yeah. So we're doing that. I've been playing Donkey Kong Bananza. I finished Is This Seat Taken? Great little puzzle game. It's like $10, a lot of fun.
Oh, I finished that Fly game.
Yeah, time flies.
Time flies.
Did you send the letter?
No.
I'm thinking about it. I might,
Yeah.
since you asked me. I might.
Yeah.
There's like a thing you have to check everything. There's like to send you send it to the developers. You send them like a stamped mail. Is that what it was? I forgot.
Yeah. You stamp your own envelope, send it to them in an envelope, and then they'll send you something back.
Yeah, we should do it.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna send it out
I'm
tomorrow.
going to do it tomorrow.
So
Okay.
Add it
hopefully
to the
I can
to-do
report
list.
back before.
Next week, sure.
Yeah, hopefully. If not, it'll be the week after. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. It's a funny concept.
Are you guys planning to play any Silksong?
Well, so that's what I was gonna say. Is
Yeah.
I downloaded
Sure.
it, and I was gonna possibly start it tonight and then finish Donkey Kong and then go and actually play it. I do think Alex should play it. I think it's a game that could end up as Alex's game of the year, even in a year
Wow.
with like Split Fiction, Blueprints, and Donkey Kong Bonanza. That being said, something else came out today, Tuna, that I didn't realize. So now Hollow Knight is gonna have to wait.
Oh.
Indiana Jones DLC is out.
Oh, it's
Oh, that
out.
came out
It's
today
out.
too.
It's out
Oh
today.
shit.
Dude,
Okay.
I loved that game. I 100% it.
I did
I
too.
gotta go. And also
It's a
they put
really
out
good game.
updates, Alex, so you should be able to fix your missing achievements.
Mm-hmm.
I know mine is able to be fixed now, so I feel like yours is. They had a bunch of updates since. I'm
Mm-hmm.
very excited for this DLC. I loved that video game.
Yeah, I did
Okay.
too. I remember when I first started, I was like, I'm not sure about this first person view. It seemed a little quiet. Like the music wasn't, I don't know, when you were playing, like it just seemed quiet. I don't know how else to explain that it seemed
You
quiet.
wanted John Williams.
But like it like grew, the game like really grew on me to the point where I was like, I fucking love this game. Like this game is fucking awesome. So
What a good story.
yeah.
Like if that could have just been an Indiana Jones movie.
100.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you finish it?
I had that
Huh.
bug. I had that issue with the audio, so I
right,
do want to
yeah,
go.
that's
I
gotta
do
be
want to
fixed
go
by now.
back. Hopefully that is fixed. I
Just
assume
put it on
is.
easy and just breeze through the rest of the game.
Maybe we'll see.
Because the
I didn't
story's
find
so
it-
good.
I didn't find it particularly a difficult.
Look,
Like I
I've
don't
heard
know how much.
I've heard that it's
how
a
much
hard
that would
game.
help.
I've heard it's a very hard game. Even using guides, it's a very difficult game. So
Very difficult game. But I booted up for like an hour or two, some Silksong today, actually, and not nearly enough to form an opinion, but I will say, holy shit.
yeah.
The artistry in this game, like, god damn, the animations, like it looks way more like Cuphead than I would have ever suspected.
Yeah, the art's awesome.
It's really
It's
good.
a little bit more flash though than it is like true, like the old.
Oh yeah, it's not anime, it's not hand drawn,
No.
but like in terms of like texture and richness and like
Yes.
background details,
A
and,
lot of
like,
love. You can see it. You can see the intention in the game.
Yeah, and it's funny because they did say in an interview, Jason Schreier spoke with them, and they were like,
Oh,
the
Jay
reason it's
Schreier.
taken this. The reason this game has taken us this long is not because like we were struggling in development. We just kept wanting to do new things, and like we had the time and budget because Hollow Knight 1 had done so well that we could take our time, and we just loved making it. So we just kind of kept making it. And
Yeah,
so
I was reading that, and correct me if I'm wrong. They originally, I don't think it was meant to even be as big as Hollow Knight, and now it's bigger.
it was DLC originally. It was
Yeah, that's
originally
right.
meant to be DLC for the first game.
It was going to be like
And
a
then,
quest system or something, and now it's just this whole other.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with all the details of like the development history, but obviously it's been a long time coming. But it's beautiful. I don't necessarily think I'm in love with how, it's kind of this thing where it's like you need to constantly be jumping and you need to be super precise with how you're jumping and attacking. And I'm definitely getting into the groove.
Oh,
and
it's
I'm
like it's the Elden Ring of Metroidvanias.
Yeah, but you don't have parries and all these and different tons of different weapons and things. But and then yeah, you are very much like just stumbling around like, oh, I think I'll go this way. Like there is very little to kind of guide you into which direction. Although they have this general kind of guide of like you're trying to ascend, so it's kind of like if you want. I've found that the demarcation of if I want to know whichever path is the next like story path, or oh, I think I need to get something in order to like make that jump, right? I've gotten to so many places where it's like I can't make that jump. Do I need to unlock something? Am I missing something? You know, you want to ascend, so find whatever path takes you upward, and that's probably going to be like the main line or whatever. But yeah, beautiful game. I'm excited to get more, and yeah, apparently it is bigger than the first game.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Curious.
Tuna, you can't start this till Indiana Jones is done.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you ruled my life.
Well, no, here's the thing. You
What's the
have
thing?
OCD and you have to 100% every game
Wow.
that you play.
Yeah.
Can't help it. This is a
Can't
very,
stop,
very
won't
long
stop.
game if you want 100% everything.
Silk?
Yeah. What the original Hollow Knight is like, I want to say like over 60 hours.
For like
All right.
100%. Yeah.
All right.
So the kind of clue that we have into
Maybe even
that
80. I don't know why
is
that's in
that
my head.
there is the achievement. I think it's like an in-game achievement list. Like it has its own achievements in the game. The 100% completion speedrun time for the first game was 20 hours to get the achievement, and for this
Yeah.
one it's 30. So it seems
Completionist,
like
this says for the original Hollow Knight was 65 hours. And just doing the main story of the original Hollow Knight is 27 hours. It's a huge game. That's
All
a
right, buddy.
big fucking game.
All right.
big boy.
Yeah, so I was going to play it. I was excited about it. And then something in the back of my head, I was like, wait a minute. When does Indiana
Indie.
Jones come out? And I Googled it and I was like, fuck, it's out right now?
Oh boy.
So now I'm like, now part of me is like dying to go play it, but I'm like, no, I should go finish Bonanza. I know there's some kind of post-game content, so I'm assuming, I think I saw somewhere a while ago that said there were like 700 something bananas.
Anandiums.
And I have over
Bandandiums.
6, so I'm guessing that there's just going to be a bunch more for the post game. So I'm gonna want 100% that and then do Indiana Jones, but maybe I'll just finish the story, play Indiana Jones, and then go back and do the post game stuff. How is the post game tune? Is it fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you say
I'll leave you at
anything?
that.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I'll just leave you at that. It's good. It's a good post game.
All right. Okay. I do keep thinking about how much better a fighter Donkey Kong could be for Smash Bros. Based on Bonanza,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, sure.
Like, there's so much more he could do as a character now based on this game. I don't know. I hope it happens. It'd be sick. Maybe next year. I mean, Smash Ultimate came out
2017? 2018.
no 2018, right?
I mean, it
2018.
just depends, right? Is it Sakurai or not?
I feel like it's gonna be, right?
Well, I mean, he has a Kirby game to put out between now and then, so next year seems like
Yeah, that's true. But
next year seems like
that looks like a pretty small endeavor.
I don't know. He said that he's been working on it since he was working on the DLC for Smash Ultimate, so that's still like 2 or 3 years
Yeah.
of development at least, if not more. So
It is possible though that because he did say
and
like
then he was doing the YouTube channel at the same. So like I don't know, man. I don't know if we're getting
my
a
guess
Smash
is he was
for another
working on
2
Smash while
years.
he was doing that YouTube stuff. And I think that they may have even had both happening concurrently because he did say that if he did another Smash, it wouldn't be like Ultimate and he would want to like he's talked about
Right.
like if they're like doing another Smash Brothers, you can't really go bigger. So you have to kind of start over. So it is possible that like we could get a Smash
I mean,
late next
anything's
year
possible.
or early
Anything's
2019, 2027.
27. Jesus Christ.
So like it is possible that in the next year and a half we could have a Smash Brothers, but it could be a much pared down roster. And they've been building a new engine, maybe new mechanics in the game, and then like it's just new characters coming out every year after that for the next decade. until they have another massive roster. But that I would not put that past them for them to treat it kind of like Mario Kart, go down to like 30 fighters and then they'll add another 50 over time, something like that.
Let's do it.
There's no way Kirby took as long to make. There's
I
no
don't
way they're
know.
starting from scratch on Smash now, and we're not going to get a Smash Brothers for like 5 or 6 years.
I don't know if it'll be 5 or 6, but I think that it to come out in the next 2 is a very optimistic. Maybe I could see maybe
It's just such
I just don't know.
a long time for them
There's
to
a
not
lot
have a
going
new
on in that
Smash
Kirby
Brothers.
game. There is a lot. Like if you
Yeah.
watch that gameplay presentation is like there's a million different
It was interesting. Are we playing this game?
And I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought I'd be playing Donkey Kong, and I mean, obviously, like it just kind of came out at a really bad time. But like, I don't know. Is there? I'd probably rather pick up Donkey Kong than play Kirby Air Riders. But when Pokemon Czar's coming out, gotta get the Czar.
Yeah, I gotta get the Za. I actually am excited for Pokemon Za because of the real-time battle mechanic. It's pretty sick.
And there's no new Megas, baby. Mega Victory Bell looks pretty good.
Yeah. Mega Dragonite's all right.
Yeah.
Could be better. It's all right. Could be better.
It's working with a flawed Pokemon.
So Heroes finished the first season. Second season started playing.
I thought you were stopping.
Why are we? Yeah,
we were. Here's what I'm going to say about this show. It's interesting.
Yeah.
This is a show that is ripe for just a full reboot because there's so much good.
I think that was in the works at one point. They were going
I think so
to do
too.
it, and then,
but not like a continuation reboot, like a reset.
Oh, okay.
Do it over. It needs a do-over. Because there is so much good stuff in that show. Like they have so many good characters and they did pretty well, I think, with some of the casting, but there's also a lot of, I think, meh casting and a lot of like really cheesy stuff that's in it too, that kind of like pulls it down. But there is a very awesome core, like basic plot line. What they should really do is I think that first season was such a good like arc that they have. They should take that, just shrink it down, like to a premium TV style, like length season to like a solid 12 injection, like episode injection, but then have it end differently. Have the story end differently, have little changes throughout the season, maybe get rid of the whole fucking like that Nikki Jessica character that was played by Ali Larder was terrible. All of that stuff was like not good. That stuff was all of that stuff was bad. So like they should maybe like, change something and maybe add some new characters, maybe remove the bad ones. But like in general, like have the same framework, but then have a different ending. Like kill Sylar off. Actually have that happen. Don't have him just be a reoccurring villain throughout the entire series of the show. Like because second season is like pretty interesting. Heroes in the past the whole time. My guy David Anders, I think is his name. He played Julian Sark. He's the villain in season 2, which I was like, oh, I love this guy. Gotta watch season 2 now. This is a writer's strike, I think, season, so it's only like 11 episodes long, which is like,
it really?
Yeah, so it moves. I got to tell you, season 2 has actually been way tighter than I remember it being, and I think maybe it was because of the writer's strike and it only being 11 episodes is probably part of the negativity about it. But I think it benefited because they didn't have any time to waste. It moves so much faster than the first season does because they just had to wrap things up quickly.
Right.
But yeah, it's
a show.
Yeah, it's good. Honestly, there's a lot of I don't know. I miss old TV.
Yeah.
And there's something about the time in which it takes place. It's still before smartphones exist. So they're still able to have like a lot of problems that like you can't have in TV shows anymore because it's like, oh, just look that up. Like, oh, just like video call them. Like, oh, like all these things that you can do now that like, TV shows and movies have to write around. But because of the time period it existed, it just wasn't a thing. Which I was thinking about AI being such a piece of shit. I think we might now be entering a new era of technology becoming so unreliable that now you can write stories again where your phone can't solve the problem. It's just going to cause it. Like you're going to get the wrong directions. You're going to get the wrong information. It's going to like these AI is so vastly unpredictable and incorrect often now. I don't know why anyone would use it. It has clearly just gotten worse over time. It should not be a part of any of these search engines. It just spits out. I think I get more incorrect information. Like, I bet if I did 5
You can't
Googles,
trust it. You
I'd
can't
have
trust
more
it.
of those Googles that would have like incorrect info than all correct info popping up through that shit.
Yep.
So it's, walkabout mini golf. Someone Googled something the other day, and
Okay.
in the Discord, someone was like, "Oh, what is this? How do I
Which
access this
podcast had its
mighty employee
400th
thing?"
episode? Oh, sure.
And Google told this person that you have to unlock it from like the Temple of Coconut stage in Walkout Mini Golf's Temple of Coconut course, which doesn't exist. And so the person's in the Discord being like, well, Google says it right here. So like, how do I access this? I can't find it in the store page. I can't. And I'm just looking at this and I'm like, what a nightmare. What a
What a nightmare.
like imagine you're running a community page for a video game or a movie or a franchise of anything, and now people are going to Google things and just constantly get incorrect info, and they're going to come to you and be like, hey, like I can't find this, I spent an hour. So they're mad about it, right? They're showing up, they're writing a bad review, they're causing an issue, and it's just like this is no one's fault but the fucking AI. And it's just going to cause problems. It's great.
Big time.
It's good for writing, for scripts.
Yeah.
Except for AI writing scripts, because they won't know that the info is wrong. This is one thing AI can't do, is use AI as a problem in its own stories, because it doesn't know that it's wrong.
Right. All right. Fuck
Checkmate.
You
Checkmate,
Yeah.
robots.
Fuck it. Just
if you were right, would you die? If you were wrong,
Yeah. Yeah. Ask ChatGPT if you were right. If you're right, you die. If you're wrong, you die. Which do you choose?
There's a man. There's 2 doors.
There's 2 doors.
One will only tell you the truth.
Both of them will kill you. Which do you choose?
Yeah.
Incredible. Oh my God. Tom, you want to talk about some news?
Hit it.
Alex, you missed it last week, but I had my first corn dog ever. It was awesome.
You never had a corn dog before?
I never had a corn dog.
Never had a corn dog.
On the pod?
Yeah, no, I had it previously though. They sell Impossible corn dogs now.
Oh, right.
So.
Okay, exclusive from Insider Gaming.
Whoa.
Insomniac Games Wolverine is likely to be at PlayStation's next state of play.
What is this?
Wolverine, the Insomniac Wolverine game.
When's the next state of play? Is there one in September?
According to sources who wish to remain anonymous, PlayStation is currently planning its next state of play event towards the end of September. We actually just had one for 007 First Light, which we'll talk about in a sec.
Oh, I was watching that.
It makes sense that we're seeing it. The when the Insomniac leak happened, they were targeting a 2026 launch, so it would make sense, especially if they're maybe wanting to get this out early 2026 before GTA, right? And just get it like I could see this being like an April, March release. This is from the team at Insomniac that made Miles Morales. So I although it's been in development for a while, they revealed it in 2021. We haven't seen it since, so it's been a long time coming. But yeah, seems like that might be a thing that we see soon, which is exciting. It'll be good to have some good PlayStation games coming out, because it's been, I think Spider-Man was like the last big release, but now Ghost of Yotei is next month. Ragnarok?
Yeah.
That was 2022. That was a year. That was a year
Astrobot?
before. Astrobot, yes. It would be the one game that they've really had in the last 2 years since Spider-Man that has been worth a damn. And granted, a phenomenal game that just keeps on giving good shit.
I love that game. 100%.
Yeah, we've got Ghost of Yotei. We have Wolverine next year. We know that Corey Barlog, who did God of War 1, has been doing something at Sony Santa Monica that wasn't Ragnarok, and rumors are that is going to be a thing that we're going to hear about soon as
Oh,
well.
is that the
So
God of War like Metroidvania thing?
I think that was I think that's a spin-off, a complete. I don't
Oh, it's
think
not a
Santa
Tony
Monica.
Santa
Yeah,
Monica.
like
Okay.
I don't think what Corey Barlog is working on is a God of War game. I think it's a new IP.
Good.
Because they've only ever made God of War games. Like they're one of the few studios that really just has made one IP the whole time. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're doing something new. Um, but yeah, so it'll be good to get back in the swing of things and have like an actual good cadence of single player games, because it felt like we were just getting banger after banger, and then the studios all had to go away and to make the next thing. So um hopefully we get into that kind of like early 2020s, I guess, where late 2000s, early 2020s, where it was two banger single player games from PlayStation every year, pretty much. Um, speaking of state of play, First Light got shown off, the first gameplay trailer.
Dude, it looks
Uh,
so good.
it looks very cool. I will say that, I mean, it's good that this clearly wasn't faked, because man, were there some frame dips and
Sure.
things like that during the kind of end sequence, which
Yeah.
had so many particle effects, and
And
hopefully
it's on
they're
the
just some.
PS5 Pro.
And so hopefully that stuff can get smoothed out, because I was
Yeah, I mean,
pretty shocked that they were showcasing it
we're pretty
with
far
that
from this game's
many
release,
dips.
though, aren't we? This isn't till next year.
March.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Yeah.
doesn't a lot of stability stuff happen in the last like 6 months? And like the last few months is
It
like bug
depends.
patching.
It
Yeah.
depends. It depends on how much of the game is done. Like the
Mm.
game, no, some games are crunching until the last second, and then they launch and they have problems.
Oh no. So anyway, the game looks really good.
I've never that I've usually people freeze and then drop.
Yeah,
He
he's
just
just
like
dropped.
boom,
He's just
gone.
dropped. You're gonna hopefully play this game, Alex. 007 First Light. It is basically Hitman. What if James Bond? I mean, there's actually clearly a lot more going on. There's a lot more gunplay in it than you're typically doing in Hitman, unless you're just going balls to the wall.
Okay.
But the action set pieces in this look fucking sick. One of the things they showed off, he's doing sort of like a siege, like an assault
Hmm.
on like a compound, and there is a big cargo plane. And so like you
Hmm.
have to navigate around, you're shooting at the guys, exploding barrels, all that good shit. And then like the plane starts taking off, and so it's like crashing into shit, and you're trying to like run and get onto the fuck. It's pretty sick.
I mean, yeah.
It's pretty cool. But it is a
All right.
third person James Bond, which is going to be interesting.
Interesting. Interesting.
I'm
I think they did that
hoping
in one of the games
they
on
did.
PlayStation.
They did. Was it the one where you play as Trevelyan? Was it like GoldenEye
I'm not
something
gonna
or
remember
other?
that. I don't know.
Yeah, they did a game where you play as like the bad guy.
Mm.
I never played that. Oh
Hmm.
well. But yeah, I mean, I'm hoping, crossing my fingers here, that
Okay.
this comes PSVR 2, because they put the Hitman game, which they made previously, on PSVR and
Hmm.
PSVR 2, and they updated
Hmm.
it recently. So
Hmm.
like, how sick would it be to be able to play a James Bond game in first person?
But yeah, yeah. I mean,
Like
I
VR.
still, yeah.
Go on.
I go back and forth like on movement in VR. Like that's why I feel like the Da Vinci House
Sure.
VR game works really well, and Walkabout works especially well. Because you don't have to move a lot. But I think once you start moving too much, it's almost like unless I had a huge area like a field, you know?
Yeah,
I
but
don't,
we were able to play that shooter game,
yeah, that's true.
and you're
It's
running
true.
around that the whole time. You're just doing more joystick. You're not walking, right?
Right.
You're not like physically walking. You're just doing joystick head look.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
so I think you may as well just play sitting down. You don't even need to stand up for that.
True. Yeah.
But I think depending on the game, a game like this where there's a lot of action, I think it would have to be the same kind of joystick movement. I
Right.
don't think you'd be, just running like after playing in VR. It's a
Right.
10-foot USB cable, I think, maybe 12.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, probably not going to happen. Um, so there's that. Walkabout mini golf. Speaking of, Alex, They just had their 5-year anniversary.
Yep.
They put out the next roadmap, the next content update map. One of their like lead designer now for maps is a former Imagineer from Disney. So like worked on the Disney parks and shit.
Yeah. This game is gonna just
Dude,
get better and better and better.
dude. Especially now that their ethos is like, oh, the spaces they're building to play courses in, they're conceptualizing the same way that like when they built the Star Wars land and the Nintendo, like they want
Yeah.
them to feel like these amusement park spaces,
Yep.
and they're fucking nailing it.
It's amazing.
So they just put a new mode out. I'm desperate to play Tuna in this. Desperate to play it. Gotta try it. I don't know. Maybe right after the pod, we just do a quick round.
All right. Well, then hurry up.
It's probably faster than the race mode.
Probably is.
So it's closest to the pin, which basically means first person. Well, not first person. You each take one stroke, and whoever's closest to the hole wins.
Yeah.
That's chef's kiss. It's because you're gonna have to go for risky shots sometimes.
Yeah, sure.
If you're second, but if you're hitting first, you're playing a very different game because you go for the safe shot,
right?
Then you're there. So if they do the risky shot and they don't land at all in the course, then they're fucked. You know, there's. Right. I'm curious. Has your mustache ever been this thick? What's going on? You have like a full like Mario-esque Luigi-esque mustache going on right now.
Yeah,
is this a new thing?
This is not a new thing. I don't know.
Can you shave everything but the mustache?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Absolutely not.
Can you please? Can you just pull the hood down? Can you pull the hood down? I want to see this look.
Pull the hood down?
Yeah. No, off your head.
Why would I
covering your head?
What? All right, end the show.
All right, good.
Let's go.
Now I'm able to do the facial thing, and I can remove your beard, but leave the mustache. Yeah. This is unbelievable. Anyway, 3 more courses coming this year. They've got a new mode, a couple other surprises. Seems like there's more stuff happening with the employee door. Very exciting stuff. Let me just see if there's any other news. Nothing important at the moment. Borderlands 4 is coming out. I don't think we're gonna end up playing it.
What?
When are we gonna be doing it?
I don't know.
We
decided to show back up.
If we're gonna do Borderlands 4, we have to commit to be like a weekly playtime to make this happen.
A weekly playtime. A weekly.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, because otherwise we're not gonna make any progress. Like, how many times did we play Night Rain? 6?
Yeah, only 6.
Right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about Borderlands 4. Tom, is there any other important news, or can I do a quick mail?
Let's do mail.
All right. Email at unrankedpodcast.com or 805-738-8692, or you can go to the Discord link in the podcast notes and go to Questions for the Pod channel. You can drop us a question like Spiffy did. How would you rank all the Pokemon types from best to worst? All right, you want to pull these up?
Oh my god!
Well, there's only 18. It's not that.
Oh, only.
That's only 18.
Kidding me?
This is only 18. This is only 2,000.
Yeah.
All right.
How would I rank them?
Here we go.
Okay, I'm gonna rank them in the order in which I
check this out.
Okay.
Oh, Tim Mako. I mean, Dragon is number 1.
Is this the only question? Because this might take a bit.
Yeah, this is all we're gonna do, and then we're gonna.
Dragon is number 1.
I'll tell you right now.
Well, okay.
S tier. Ice.
Well, okay.
Ice.
All right. Let's do this. Let's do this old school pick 'em. Right. We're each gonna rotate and just you're gonna say a thing and where you're putting it, and then we will edit the list from there. So Tom dropped in Dragon first.
Dragon's S, yes.
And Alex did
Ice.
S for Ice, and I'm doing Fairy and S. So now we're gonna do A's. So Tom, you pick an A.
Oh, well, do we have enough? I don't think
we have enough at that. There's going to be 3 left over.
Well, Fire is an A, but I would argue it's an S.
But you're picking one
All
to
right,
put in A.
fire for A. Fire for A.
We're gonna edit after here.
Okay.
Actually, fine. Put it wherever you want. You want
Yeah,
S?
put it wherever you want.
All right, Alex, what's your pick? Where are you putting it?
Normal in D.
All right. I mean, it's if we're doing this, I'm putting water in S.
But this is ridiculous.
Again, we're gonna get our order from after. We're gonna reorder things. But
Okay,
Tom,
Tom.
back to you.
I'll put dark in A.
Ooh.
Wow.
I'm gonna put psychic in S.
Ooh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna put ghost in A.
Tom.
Back to Tom.
Flying in A.
I'm gonna put bug in C tier.
Yeah. I'm gonna put rock in C tier.
I'm gonna put fighting in B.
Okay. Gonna put poison in A.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm gonna put ground in D.
Ooh.
Okay. Wow.
Grass in A.
Electric can go to A. Steel.
I don't.
This is an audio
Put it in
podcast
C.
as well.
Put it in C. Put
Okay.
steel type into C. All right.
Put in C.
So now we need to put
Put in
these.
C.
Huh?
Beyond C.
Beyond
C.
C.
God damn.
Beyond C.
Now we need to actually
Christ. Debug.
make a list out of these.
Well, what's the best?
Or we could do it ranker style, but if we're gonna do it ranker style, it should be. I mean, there's what? How
We
many?
can still
18,
put it
5?
in an order.
Oh, there's 16. I don't know why I thought there were 18. Okay, so everything gets 3, and then one of them gets 4, and we can decide where there's 4.
Well, let's put them in the order. So
Okay, let's put them in the order.
What's the best thing?
All right.
Dragon.
I mean, Tuna.
I mean, isn't normal almost arguably one of the better ones because it's not really vulnerable to a lot of things?
Sure,
but it just
yeah.
also,
I mean, we can move it
it's
up.
also
but,
just like
but,
sucks.
But
just
we're
'cause
gonna
normal
try and
isn't fun.
yeah. So all right, then we'll move it up a bit if
You
you
don't
want.
have to.
We're starting at the top, so let's look at the list and reorder it in order. I'm fine keeping dragon first if you want, if that's how you feel. Tuna, what do you think about dragon?
Eh,
I mean, I'm not. It just depends on how we're.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing: like, you want to put normal in B because it's not weak to anything. But
I didn't
is that
say
how
that.
Is that how we're ranking? Is that how we're rating these? Because we wouldn't really make a consideration like that for when we're ranking the Pokemon.
No, we do. We talk about what we use in game, but I never use fucking normal type Pokemon.
Well, exactly.
Yeah. So, yeah.
There are
many
18.
Oh, I do have. I thought I didn't count. I just looked. I went 5, 5, 6. Yeah, we have 18. Okay. All right, Tuna, eyes on the rank so that we can.
Well, I'm also just
do this.
I'm looking up the types.
Yeah, they're right here.
What do
in
you
front
mean
of
they're
you,
right
on
in
our
front
list.
of you?
I'm looking at what's vulnerable to what.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm putting fairy above ice. It beats
All right,
it beats
fine.
dragon. It's the
You can
counter to
demote
dragon.
ice. You can demote it. You can demote ice. I won't be upset.
Of these, I would say only ice and psychic. Like I feel like fire and water, you can go in either direction. I think water is a lot more OP than fire. It's also a lot more abundant though. Fire is more rare in the game. There's a lot less fire Pokemon than are water. So I'm fine with fire being above water.
Ground is definitely the worst. Let's leave that there.
Yeah, ground sucks. Tom, what are your thoughts on ice and psychic?
I said you could demote it.
Yeah, we're going in an actual order now, Alex. Like
I don't like doing an actual order in the order.
Well, that's
I feel like psychic is above fire and water.
You think?
Just psychic Pokemon are very powerful and they can fuck you up.
Yeah, but fire and water are always starters, and starter Pokemon are always
Sure.
one of the strongest of every generation. So there's
Sure.
always an OP water, an OP fire, an OP grass.
Sure, but that's just for the starter. I don't know. I mean, I'm fine with it. This is an unserious wreck.
Bug should go down to D with ground.
I'm happy to
That's
do
what I
that.
think.
But better than ground, yeah.
Yeah, Bug should absolutely be in ground.
I think you can.
Yeah.
I think put normal in C and let's put steel up.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I think this actually the way this looks right now.
I would
You could probably demote.
It's a little
ice
top
and
heavy. I feel like
move-
we shouldn't have
Well, because-
6 in S and A.
Why not?
Well, I think poison
'Cause
is
you're diluting the
shouldn't be
S.
an A. I don't think poison.
I
should
also
be an A.
agree poison should not.
I
Poison
think you
should
can
be in
move it
B.
to B. You
Oh
can put
my
it,
God.
but put it behind fighting. Put it behind fighting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I personally don't really use either. I only use a poison or fighting type if it's the secondary type of another Pokemon.
I think
That,
also
then I
you
like
can-
having it.
I think you can. I think scoot Dark into the last of A.
God, yeah. If we were to move Psychic or Ice or Fire or Water from S to A, what would we
No,
move?
I don't think so. I think those.
So we have
I think
6 S's.
Yeah.
All right.
What's wrong with that? All right, you can move ice down.
You get a powerful Pokemon in any of those S tier.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a team of 6 right there.
Yeah. That's fair. Ghost, I think, is at the front of A.
I think so too. And then I think you have to give grass its flowers. It does get the starter bump.
Yep. And electric may as well be a starter type.
Very powerful electric.
Dude, they should
Pokemon.
they should just have a starter for every type. They should just have 18 starter Pokemon that you can choose from.
Wow.
Or they should have once they did Pokemon Yellow and they let you start with Pikachu, that should have been it. And they should have had a 4th every time. Like electric
Or
deserves
rotated it every time.
to be up there. I mean, I know we all say that, right? But like you know, Alex, the first time they do that, everyone's gonna be like, well, where's my 3-stage water? Where's my like it'll be anarchy. But I agree. They should rotate it. But man, electric deserves. Flying above dark, fighting poison steel. I mean, this is
I think this is pretty locked.
all right. So here's our list. Dragon, fairy, fire. This is best to worst. Dragon, fairy, fire, water, psychic, ice. That's our S tier. A tier, ghost, grass, electric, flying, dark. B tier, fighting, poison, steel. C tier, rock, normal. D tier, bug, ground. That's it?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Boom. Hell yeah.
The only thing I want to change the
No,
order.
no,
but I
no.
would
Too
put-
late.
I would-
Too late.
I
Close
would
this out.
bump.
Too late.
I would bump.
Nope.
Instead of being top of D,
Tom,
I would put bug
no.
at bottom of
Nope.
C.
Bug off.
Okay.
Bugger off. Close it
I
down.
hear
you.
Shut it down. Nope.
Bugger
Bugger off.
Alex.
It's over.
What's happening next week?
Well, next week we've got possible world-ending events, as we have every single week since the start of 2025. We also have video games that may or may not be played or finished. In Tom's case, we'll talk about a Pokemon and
Indiana Jones,
We'll talk
Hollow
about.
Knight.
No, this is my outro.
Okay. Sorry.
So we might talk about Indiana Jones and Hollow Knight. And as always,
Stay unranked.
and suck it.